Hey, we're here with another episode of Gamebound, the little show where we play one-shots of various games, one of which is Maid RPG. You know, it's been a while since we've done some good old Maid RPG, and I'm very slightly hesitant, but also very ready in another way to play some Maid RPG once more. And the thing is, it's not me GMing. It's not even Alyssa GMing because she was the other person who did Maid RPG. It's our very own Emily, who's going to be game mastering for us tonight. So we're all going to be vying for Emily's affection, just like she's always wanted. Emily,
I have one question.
Mostly just my affection, but yes.
Listen, Alyssa, it is my duty in this game to get Emily instead of you. That's what's going to be happening tonight.
That is true. This is going to be a cop. Let's face it, Jordan. We're out of the running. This is really between Alyssa and Kayla.
No. I'm here for comic relief.
Don't
I think Seth got it right. I think Seth got it right.
No. You have to be able to get good favor with me, no matter what.
Because here's the.
Yes, Jordan.
We will do what it takes to get good favor with you. Just understand that in the process, we're probably going to be the comic relief.
Also, Seth and Jordan, just know that I'm pregnant, and making me happy is definitely the better option at this point.
Wow, threats. We're already starting with threats.
I've already cried twice today, so don't make it a third, Caleb, okay?
Here we go. It's my goal to make it a third. That's what we're doing today.
Wow.
Are you trying to induce labor through her sorrow?
I am
through my emotional trauma.
Alyssa, can your stress explosion be going into labor?
10 years from now, you try to explain to William, son, you were born out of grief and sorrow.
Grief and trauma.
What happened, Mommy? Someone was better at flirting than me.
Your Auntie M and Uncle Caleb, well,
Okay, I do have one.
January 20th, 2022.
I have one question for
Magic was in the air.
Okay. Is it Master M or is it Master M?
Master M.
Master M.
Master M, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And speaking of Master M, that's me.
Yep.
Master M.
It's true.
So, as I said in our messaging before, you guys are free to play a male or female character, a maid or butler, but everyone will essentially be going by maid rules, but you can be skinned as a male. I myself am a male.
I don't want to be skinned, so.
Just to let you guys know, we're going to just move on past that. And so for character creation, we will start with maids. The setting is the Regency times.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, I can't hear you, Caleb.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Okay. Yes.
I just muted myself.
Okay, perfect. I just saw you talking and I was like, I don't hear anything. So you all are free to decide if you would like to be a male or female. Who would like to be lovely maids? Alyssa and
Are
Caleb.
we all going maids? Jordan, do we want to just go for it?
Let's all go maids. Come on.
Let's all go maids. Let's all go maids.
Okay, we're just all gonna go maids. That's
Ultimate Kawaii Detsu Boy.
great to me.
Please don't do
That's
that.
right. Jordan, you've given me
a great idea.
Except for the fact that it's doubling your voice.
It's doubling my voice. Wait, it shouldn't be.
It's not on my end.
Seth, I'm just going to warn you. That voice will get you stress every certain time frame. I'm going to have you roll stress if you use that voice.
Emily's game master tactics are interesting already. I like this.
I'm just already giving you a warning.
Already punishing bad table manners. All right.
Yes. So to start, I think everybody should be able to access their character sheet. I gave everyone control of theirs. So we're just going to kind of go in and start. So to remind everyone, Maid RPG is played with D6s only. And when you see roll 1d6, it's just simply one die. 1d6 is 2d6s. One is the tens place, one is the ones place. And based on that, I can go on my lovely tables that I have to let you know your selection that you have made based on the dice. And because I am a benevolent DM, when you roll for your different things using 1d6, I will give you the option of either way of the dice going. So like if you roll a 4 and a 2, I will give you the options for 42 or 24.
Cool.
Because I'm feeling generous tonight.
All right.
So to start, everyone can roll attributes, which is 2d6 divided by 3. And you round down for all of these attributes.
Is there a way to roll them all at once? I forget, Caleb.
You might be able to do here. Let me test something real quick.
I mean, also if you roll 12d6 and then
that doesn't help.
Well, I mean, if you just look at it,
yeah,
and you go,
you just have to and do it manually. Yeah.
Or if you just like roll 12d6 and then just look at the pairings.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Do we want to just go? Yeah, let's just do it that way. Yeah.
I was gonna say I've already so 5.
Yep.
So
and I will let you. You don't have to do it in order. You can choose like what attributes you're putting.
I'll just do it in order. Just make it.
I'm gonna do it in order too. That's more fun to me.
Sounds
well, also
good.
because I don't know what I'm playing yet, so I might as well. So it's divided by 3, round up.
Round down.
Round down. Okay.
So like if it's a 5 and you divide by 3, what would that be?
A 1.
A 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 10, which is 3.
Ooh, excellent.
So
okay.
is everybody all right? I'm actually just gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect.
2, 3, 4,
You'll need 2 more.
5, 6. Cool.
There you go. And just
that beautiful
to remind you, your will score is important because that affects your spirit score, which also affects how often you go into stress explosions.
You know,
so if my will is
so is mine. Mine's also a 1.
Wow,
you know what?
I rolled so good.
If your will is a 0, as soon as you take any stress, you explode.
You know what, Kate? Let's just go with it. My will is 1.
Same.
Let's just roll with it.
It's fine.
Athletics of 3, affection of 2, skill of 2, cunning of 3, luck of 3, and will of 1.
Oh, your stats are better than mine. I've got athletics 3, affection 2, skill 3, cunning 2, luck 2, and will 1.
Oh my gosh.
So what happens if my thing is 2/3?
That's a 0. It's just a 0 modifier.
Oh no!
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, Kate!
My affection is 0.
Jordan, you rolled so bad.
Pretty much what you wanted, though, isn't it, Jordan?
Yeah, I mean, for player Jordan, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
For poor little Macy, I mean, Macy's the ugly stepchild.
Oh, you named your character already? I haven't named my character yet.
Okay. Next, you are rolling 1d6 twice to get maid types. So there's a little chart on the Roll20 page, and you can get the same one twice, and the bonus is just applied twice if you have that.
So we're just rolling 1d6 twice. Okay, got it.
Yes.
6 and 3.
So
I'm a pure heroine?
Yes. So then you apply those modifiers to your...
I'm a sexy heroine.
Ooh.
Wait, where does this go?
So...
oh, there it is. I see.
But you also apply, for pure, Seth, you do affection, your modifier is +1, cunning is -1. And you do that. Oh, Jordan's super sexy, but not affectionate at all.
I'm...
So we just change our skill then by that, or do we put it somewhere else?
No, you just change it by that. And the lowest you can have is 0.
I've got what they call mass sex appeal.
I almost said a section because you said that.
Dang it. My luck went down to a 1.
My will.
I am pure and cool.
Oh my gosh, this made
You're
my
pure cool.
These made my stats a little. Oh my gosh, I have 2 1s now, but I have 3 3s.
Nice.
Okay, I have 2 1s, a 3, and 3 4s.
Oh my god, Alyssa's winning, guys.
Alyssa.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
so
how. Like, did you see how many 6s I rolled on
That's
that other
crazy.
on like my initial thing?
what? What do I do with these 2 numbers now?
Just change your stats by that amount.
On the maid type chart there, Jordan.
Yes.
So you're
I
just
see, I
pure
see.
sexy. That's what you are.
Yes. So you
Okay,
add
so-
2 to your cunning and subtract 2 from your will.
Uh-oh.
You say you already had a 0 to will.
You can't go into negative. So if you
No, I
already
had
had
a 0 to affection.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So
Now
you
I have a 0 to affection and will.
Oh, perfect. I love this. This is going super well so far. Thank you.
I'm extremely cunning and I'm athletic. And that's about all and I'm sexy.
Okay, so now you roll
and I know it.
a 2d6 for your colors to roll on this maid color table on the sheet.
I've got a 5 and a 6, so I'm metallic. What?
Yep.
Where are the colors?
My colors are vermilion and brown.
Are these our hair and eye colors?
Oh,
So
You may
this one
also-
is your uniform
yeah.
color.
Uniform is the first one. Yeah.
Is the first one, and then you are allowed to roll for your eye and hair colors, but you can also just choose from the table if you would like.
I'm gonna
So
roll
this is-
everything.
This is our clothes
Sounds great.
then?
So the first one you rolled is clothes. So you
Is that
have
your
metallic
uniform?
clothes.
Okay.
Your
Caleb
uniform
and
is
I have the
metallic.
same uniform.
Vermilion and brown.
I was just asking
Vermilion and
asking
brown.
because it said clothes and not uniform. I was making sure I wasn't picking the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So I've got
Wait, why is
2,
yours
2,
vermilion and brown?
So blue
because mine
eyes.
is I got a 61 first.
Oh, a 61.
Indigo hair.
I thought it
I've
was
got
a 16
Well, it depends on what order you roll them in.
or 15.
But I guess Emily said you can do either one.
You can do either one.
Wait, okay, hold on.
I am committing right now. I'm just gonna go exactly how the dice land. I'm gonna
Perfect.
pull an Emily here.
But doesn't-
Don't give me no advantage.
I love it.
It doesn't matter for color because it's the same either way.
Wait, are we supposed to roll
No, it
2d6
doesn't.
twice?
So the first time you roll, it's just your uniform color, and then if you want to roll 2 more times
Well,
for your
it does
eye and hair
say-
color,
It does say roll d66
Oh,
on the maid
you-
color table and combine the 2 colors to determine the color of your maid's uniform.
Oh,
Which
I need to roll one more
means
thing.
but that
Yeah,
so you have
it's
to
worded
roll
weirdly, but I
2
think you need to roll 2 d66.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, so I've got
My-
metallic blue. I've indigo eyes.
where do I put my maid colors?
It should be right in there below your name.
Under clothes. 7, which is
It
Cool.
says maid colors, but then it won't. Oh, close. There we go. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
It is just
Close eyes, hair.
straight sky blue for me.
same, honestly, kind of. I've got metallic blue clothes. I've got indigo eyes and navy hair.
I have
Actually, wait a
orange
second.
hair.
I have. Let's see, 6, 5. I have metallic eyes.
Guess I'm a ginger.
Okay. So once
So,
once
okay,
we're
so I
done
do the same
rolling for colors, I will have you guys one at a time start rolling for special qualities. So is everybody good with colors
Yep.
rolling wise?
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm not.
Okay.
Clothes are sky blue. Eyes are. Gray. And hair is.
Oh yeah, I forgot on the character sheet they have things you can roll a d66 and whatnot. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Oh
perfect.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's easier.
So Seth, we will start with you to roll for special qualities. So give me 2d66.
So a D66 and a D66?
Yes.
Okay. We've got 13 and 6 and 36 or 31 and 63.
Okay, so your first special quality options are sickly, You have an incurable disease. However, this doesn't adversely affect your attributes. Choose your own symptoms. Or elf ears. You have long pointed ears.
I'll go with elf ears.
Okay.
And these are special qualities?
Uh-huh. And then your second object or your second thing is you can be or devil. You are a being from another world charged with judging good and evil.
Wait, say that again. You froze.
Oh, you can be an angel or a devil, which means you are a being from another world charged with judging good and evil. The design and details of your origins are up to you. Or you can be a shapeshifter. And if you choose shapeshifter, I will have you roll again, but you have to commit to it before rolling.
I think I'll be an angel because it works with the pure heroine.
Perfect. Okay, so you are an angel, and you get to decide.
With elf ears.
You're an angel with elf ears. You're an elven angel. Cute. Okay,
Elven
Alyssa,
angel,
please roll me.
Come to
Wait, what do I need to decide now? You're about to say something.
Oh no, you get to decide like your own origins and your design and everything.
Okay, I already have I'm already uploading a thingy for myself.
Okay,
know exactly
sounds
what I
great.
look like.
Okay, Alyssa, please roll 2d66.
2d66. Okay. 43, 22.
Okay. So for 22, because that's double, you're albino. You have no pigment. You're not necessarily colorless. This could simply be a very pale complexion.
I'm albino. Okay.
Yep. And then for 43.
Does that mean I can be a vampire?
No.
Vampire is a different result on this table.
Different thing completely.
I'm sure it is.
I'm thinking so. I don't see it immediately. But okay, your options for your other one are vampire. You can't be a vampire.
There
That's what 34 is.
There it is.
Done!
Okay, but I'm just going to let you know your other option, 43, is delinquent. Something about you is very much like a delinquent.
I'm so a vampire. I don't like. That's it. That's done.
All right, so we have an angel, a vampire.
Here we go. You are a vampire with long fangs. Be sure to act ... vampiric. Okay, Jordan, 2d66
Is there
for
something
you.
that you want me to fuck?
2d66, please, Jordan. Okay. Okay, so your first option is freckles. You have freckles. Or brown skin. Your skin is a dark brown color. It could be natural or a tan.
Freckles it is.
Okay, you have freckles.
I like freckles.
Your other options are princess. You're actually the daughter of a family of even greater standing than the master. Depending on the setting, you could even be from another country's royal family. Whether you are in disguise or not is up to you. Or instead of princess, you could have an injury. Because of mistreatment or an accident, you have some kind of permanent physical injury, which would require you to roll again on a different table. So I need to know if you want princess or injury before we would roll again for the injury.
Thing is, this is probably an actually hard decision for Jordan.
It actually is.
Yep.
I mean, it's fun to think princess because we already have an angel and a vampire.
I think we should just go with a crazy. Everybody is a crazy secret thing.
Yeah, I'll unless you want me to do the injury, I'll go with the princess.
I mean, if you want to do princess, you can do princess. That's fine with me.
Jordan, if you want to be a princess, you can be a princess.
I want to be a pretty princess.
Okay. Caleb,
yes.
2d66, please.
Cool.
And I will just read out what you are getting because you don't want options.
Nope.
You have freckles and you are easygoing.
Perfect. I'll be the one normal girl.
And easygoing means you take things slow and calm at your own pace. This doesn't affect your attributes.
Perfect. I love it. Okay. I am definitely a ginger then because I have orange hair and freckles. So
yes, lovely. So now you are going to roll. We'll do the same order. 1d66 for maid roots.
Oh, right. That's a thing.
So Seth, go ahead.
So 1d66?
Mm-hmm.
55. I don't have a choice.
Returning a favor. The master did a great service to you, and you have become a maid in order to repay him.
What did she solve a geish?
Who knows?
Is there a way to make these text boxes bigger on the character sheets?
That is a technical question that I have no idea the answer to. Caleb?
I don't know. I just typed in what I had.
What do you mean exactly?
Because I typed in returning a favor to repay the master, but I can only see returning a favor to repay, and I can't read the rest.
Yeah,
of it.
no, I don't think I'm that one, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering.
Okay, Alyssa, 1d66, please.
Does Seth also need to roll his stress explosions?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Oh, where we're doing everything else too.
Yeah, so 1d66 for stress explosion.
66! Also no decision.
Okay, this is player choice. Let the player to your left decide for you. So just pick a player.
I think technically to the left, if we're going to the
left on the overlays is me.
Okay, Caleb. Let's see. How do I don't want to just I will start reading things out, and if something starts to sound good,
I feel like
stop me.
I feel like Caleb should just name a random number.
Well, what
Caleb, whatever. Do you want me to read them out, or do you want to do it random?
How many are there?
20.
100?
Oh, I mean, yeah. We'll just start reading them off.
Okay. Alcohol or drugs, stealing, violence, gambling, racing, teasing, mischief, running away, complaining, seclusion, crying, rampage, shopping, sleep.
Shopping.
Shopping.
Definitely shopping. Mm-hmm.
There goes my idea for
100% shopping.
This angel loves to go shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then
Maid power. Right.
And then she's also a magical girl who can transform into an angel.
Okay, so now, Seth, what is your highest attribute?
I have 3. Athletics, affection, and skill.
Choose one that you want your power to be from.
Athletics.
Okay, so roll 1d6, please. 5. Giant weapon. You can attack with a giant weapon. +1 to athletics for attacking, which then means I will let you roll a d66 for a maid weapon.
Ooh, okay. Got 2 options now.
Okay, so you can either have a kung fu weapon or a Western sword.
I'll go with Western sword.
Okay.
Because I already had an idea of where I was going with this, and it worked.
Excellent.
What do you mean by Western sword?
It means Western.
Western sword means
Eastern.
a long sword, rapier,
like
two-handed
a European
sword, etc.
Okay, that works. That works perfectly. If you see because if you look, my character already has a token. It already has that.
So I'm pretty sure every time we played Maid RPG, Seth has gotten this option. The big weapon.
Probably.
I think every time he's gotten it.
I had a rocket launcher last time.
Right,
Was that
exactly.
the big weapon? Oh, okay.
Okay, so Alyssa, now roll 2d66.
Oh, 66.
66. So, your origin is, who knows? You're not really quite sure how you wound up becoming a maid.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Works for a vampire.
And then your stress explosion can either be seclusion or racing. So racing means you get into whatever car or vehicle is handy and go for a drive at least twice the speed limit. And seclusion is you go into your room and won't come out, not even for food.
I feel like seclusion goes better with the vampire, but I just like racing better.
I just like the idea of a vampire.
You can be a vampire racing in a gray silver Volvo down the road,
right?
Even though Volvos don't exist in this time period, but it can happen.
Well, it might, depending on. Oh no,
Okay.
because we rolled randomly for setting that one time. That's what it was.
Yes.
Okay. And
Alyssa, roll. What is your highest attribute?
I have 3. Affection.
So pick whichever one you want your power to be from.
I forget which each of them do. That's the problem.
So it's just like athletics is athletic stuff. Skill is like it would be an extra. I mean, it's kind of like what it says.
Right.
Luck, you just have.
Okay, which one do you guys think I should pick? I have affection, skill, and cunning are my 3.
Affection. So you're better at flirting with Emily.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Not that you need the help, but
1d6, please.
Okay.
6. Your power is passionate gaze. With just a gaze, you can ingratiate yourself with the master, taking 1d6 stress to gain 1d3 favor.
Oh, okay. So 1d6 stress.
Yes.
In exchange for 1d3 favor.
Yes, which you would roll a d6, divide by 2, and round up. So you're guaranteed at least 1 favor from it.
Right. But I also could take 6 stress.
You could.
Okay.
It's a possibility. And I will give you an option if you would like a weapon. You can have a weapon.
Ooh.
Would you like a weapon?
I mean, why not?
Okay, 1d66, please.
Please be a wooden stake.
Okay, so it can be you can have a vase, bottle, or pot, or a knife or scalpel.
They call me Scalpula.
I mean,
so for the vase, bottle, or pot, the description is when trouble happens, you grab something suitable from around the mansion and wave it around or throw it.
I mean, I guess I'll go with the pan. I can be like, it can be like Rapunzel.
Oh, no, it has to, can't be a pan. Pan is a different one.
Oh.
Sorry. Frying pan is 14.
It basically just
15.
means like you grab a random art object around the room and throw it when you need a weapon.
That's fine.
Or like a candelabra.
Where would I put that? Oh, just under bait weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, so like base / random things to throw.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Next is Jordan, 2d66, please. Okay, so your roots are either a distant relative, although you're only distantly related to the master, your parents have put you in his care, which honestly I don't think really makes sense for what we're going to do. But also the other option is mistress, although you appear to be a maid, it would be more accurate to call you the master's lover.
That makes sense. Given
sexy, no affection kind of makes sense.
You call me Miss Princess.
I'm so sorry, Jordan.
Oh yeah, and you're a princess, so it wouldn't make sense that you're my distant relative and your parents put you under my care.
I mean, if like my parents were like, Kingdom's dangerous.
It's true. It's your choice.
Even more randomization.
Yep, 1 is mistress and 2 is not mistress. Okay.
It's mistress. The dice have told you.
Good luck, Jordan.
Have fun.
Okay, stress explosion either is racing or mischief. Which mischief is you start playing troublesome tricks on the master and the other maids. Or racing.
Sorry, say that again.
So racing, you drive super fast something. And then mischief, which is you start playing troublesome tricks on the master and the other maids.
I feel like mischief would be fitting, but I also don't want to play that.
Then you can choose racing,
Yeah.
especially since you're going to have to do this most likely because you have very little spirit.
What's the description for racing?
You get into whatever car or vehicle is handy and go for a drive at least twice the speed limit.
So I like basically become one of the chicks from Fast and Furious.
Sure.
And I have the same one, so.
Oh,
You're both going to be fighting over the one vehicle that we have.
Yeah, okay, I like that idea.
Or they just both drag race, when they're both.
Yeah, we just drag race each other.
We're racing for pink slips this time. Okay. Jordan, what is your highest attribute? Or if you have multiple, you can choose which one you want your power from.
Highest is cunning.
Okay, roll a d6 for me, please. 6. So your main power is mockery. When someone is taking stress damage, you can mock them and cause them to gain an additional 2 stress points. This must be role played.
Isn't this what Alyssa got that first time?
No. I don't know what she got, but
Because I remember she was mocking someone while they were being sick by a river.
I think she was just making fun of me for making fun of me.
I think
sake.
no. My stress was teasing.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and that's okay. That's why those are close.
Okay, Jordan, would you like a weapon?
Sure, why not?
Give me a D66, please.
It's
Okay.
an axe. Just shredding.
Me too. So your options are hammer. You wield a hammer, whether a small throwing hammer, a big war hammer, or one of the squeaky toy variety, or rifle. You wield a rifle. Feel free to decide what kind.
Can it be a Gauss rifle? I'm kidding.
Princess lover with a gun.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
What is that, Jordan?
A Gauss rifle?
I don't know. Guns.
It's basically a rifle that shoots like energy, like highly condensed energy.
Oh, it's from Fallout.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. And lastly, Caleb, 2d66,
yes.
please.
Actually, I kind of want to go with the hammer, the toy hammer.
Okay. You
It's
have
a
a
toy
hammer
hammer?
now. It can be any kind of hammer.
I like the idea of my weapon being like
62 and 26. Flipped.
226. Okay. So, Caleb, you are a distant relative, although you are only distantly related to the master. Your parents have put you in his care.
Okay.
And then your stress explosion is teasing.
Okay.
You start persistently tormenting the other maids. What is your highest attribute / what you would like to use?
So I'm trying to decide between skill and luck. Looking at the tables, what do you think I would be more interested in?
It makes sense that Caleb's is teasing.
I would think you would.
You could just roll. You could just flip a coin.
Skill.
Okay, skill. 1d6, please. Instant cleaning. Add
Yes.
+1 to your skill for the purposes of doing cleaning.
This is exactly what I wanted. I'm going to be the best maid ever while y'all are doing random weird crap. I'm just going to be a great maid.
Caleb,
Mm-hmm.
would you like a weapon?
I don't think so. Everybody else has a
Okay.
weapon. I want to continue to set myself apart from these freaks.
You're just a normal girl.
I am literally just going to
I
be a
feel
normal
like
girl
you're
who's really good at cleaning.
You're the straight man in this scenario.
Yes. I'm very straight.
I just want to point out the fact that like Caleb's character is the only one that's actually like been hired as like a maid, everybody else is there because like they
Well,
owe a
here's the
favor
thing.
or like
So Caleb would be
Jordan,
the protagonist.
don't tell me you already know the story I have created.
I don't.
Good
Caleb would be the
answer, Jordan.
protagonist. If this was an anime, Caleb would be the protagonist.
very
He's
much
the one looking at all these weird maids at this place.
I'm the one who comes in last. All these other maids have been around here longer than I have.
Caleb, don't try and say you know the story
All
that
right,
I have
all right.
created.
You're right. Emily, would you like to tell us the story that you've created?
I would love to. Sorry, I'm just Alyssa and Jordan, would you like to do you have character names?
Yeah.
Yes, I will add that. I'm adding in my token
Okay.
right now. So give me 1 second.
My character's name is Macy.
Okay, let me write this down just for quick reference who is who.
My character's name is Theodosia.
Mine is
My
Sabrina.
dear Theodosia.
Yeah, exactly. I literally found a Regency name generator and just went with the first one.
That's what I used for my name.
Perfect.
I am loosely named off of a character from a game.
Dang, I should have gone with Mischief.
Still change it.
If Emily's okay with it, you can still change it.
What do you say, Master M? It's up to you.
Should have gone for Mischief for what? For
the stress explosion.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Oh, I forgot one last thing that I was going to have you guys all roll for. What page? Let's see.
I am Macy, the mistress maid, and I cause mischief and mockery.
Very good.
Just all the M's. Oh, because it's M's.
I was trying to say that before you did. You beat me to it.
Look, is it a good thing that you would say that or not? You have to think about that real long and hard. Okay, 1 second.
I think it's a good thing that we say that because it is your session.
Okay, so the last thing that I'm actually going to have you guys roll for before we start is everyone is going to have a complex.
Oh no.
So
Will this go in notes?
yeah.
Okay.
So everybody give me just a roll of 1d2 and then a 1d66.
A 1d2 and a 1d66?
Uh-huh.
Do you want us to go in order? Just make it easy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Seth, go first.
Yeah, nice. 2 and 14 or 41.
Okay.
M smiled and that worries me.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So your complex is physical affection. Whenever you look at members of the same or opposite sex, you are filled with feelings of desire that terrify you. You cannot accept that you might be attracted to someone physically, and it leaves you feeling lost. You don't like touching or being touched.
Terrified of physical touch is basically it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Alyssa?
Okay, 1d2. And then 66.
Mm-hmm. Alyssa, you love sleep. You have trouble waking up in the morning and you love to sleep. On top of that, you doze off easily and you're always sleepy.
How does that work? I'm a vampire.
You would have trouble waking up in the morning because you're like, no, this is backwards.
Vampires don't sleep. Okay.
Fine. I'll get
fair.
okay. If
No, it's fine.
It depends on
In
the
this
lore.
world,
It depends on the lore. There's
depends.
plenty of
vampires
versions where they do
look,
sleep.
here's the thing. No other vampire sleeps. Just you.
Okay.
You're very
Maybe
sleepy.
she just has an iron deficiency.
very sleepy.
Very sleepy. Okay, Jordan, D2 and then a D66.
Oh, where's the? There we go.
Oh, everybody's rolling twos. Good to know.
That means I have to roll a 1. I have to continue being different.
Okay, you are clumsy. Everything you do is laced with failures and backfires. You wish so much you could do things properly. Caleb, D2 and a D66.
Dang it!
26.
All is as it should be.
Okay. Caleb, big butt. You have a voluptuous figure, and I cannot lie.
Okay.
Your thighs and buttocks are especially pronounced.
Everything is as it should be.
This is in no way unpleasant to look at, but to you, it's very far removed from what you would want to look like.
Got it. Okay. And this is complex, like a complex we have in terms of like something we're worried about, or okay, yeah, cool.
Does this dice roll make my butt look big?
And then just make sure on your sheet you also fill out your favor and spirit. So your starting favor is your affection score times 2, which you can start with 0. And your spirit is equal to your will score times 10, which you can also start with 0.
I think it automatically calculates it on the side for us.
Oh, perfect.
But we can
love that.
We gotta track it in that same box there.
Okay. So is everybody feeling at least partially good about their characters?
Except for the big butt, but yeah.
Look, you just had a couple too many Twinkies. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
What did you say about the multiplying?
Just for your favor and affection scores, but Caleb is saying it's already calculated.
Oh, perfect. I have
you see that?
Literally 0 for both.
Oh no.
What do you expect? I'm a sexy failure.
Okay.
I'm a literal prostitute.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Jordan.
That's why they call me princess. No.
Caleb, how do you do secret rolls? Just so I know.
GM roll.
Yeah, it's /GM R or GM roll.
/GMR. Okay, good to know. Let me get my tables ready.
Oh, I need to rejoin the game as a player then, so I can't see your GM rolls.
Yeah, it would ruin everything. You would just see so many random numbers.
It's fair.
Wait, you said it's /GMR?
Or maybe just no,
there
it's
we go.
GR. It's our GR. Also, apparently.
Okay, I was able to do it. Okay.
Apparently GR also.
I just wanted to check. Okay. So here we go. Maid RPG. We enter the scene. It's a beautiful sunny morning in our Regency times, and we cut into a lovely maid waking up. Sabrina, you wake up in wherever you are staying, and you see that there's been flyers posted around town as you're waking up and looking around, and you see on the flyer in very elegant script written out. It says Bridgerton.
Bridgerton?
Bridgertown.
Mm-hmm.
Help wanted. And then a little description saying in need of housekeeping services. Signed BL, which
BL.
You know that those initials sound quite familiar. In fact, this might be related to someone who you've encountered in the past.
Whom I need to return to repay a favor for.
Possibly. Anyway,
what time period is this?
Regency. that's like I don't know what
Like
year.
Pride and Prejudice, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's what was like Jane
Okay.
Austen kind of.
Okay,
vibes.
this makes it more funny because you see, if you look at what my character looks like, she is wearing a full plate armor / dress and has a big giant sword at her side.
And on the flyer, it also does say,
Oh.
if interested, please report to Bridgertown on the eve of morrow.
Sabrina sees this, clenches it to her chest, and says, "My master requires assistance. I must go. I must go." And makes her way to the I guess it's not till tomorrow. So she shines her armor, I guess, if it's not till tomorrow.
Perfect. You do want to look spick and span if you're trying to impress a new master.
I must look good for the master.
So I think next we see in a like a little cafe, I would say. One maid who is sitting inside the cafe enjoying some sweets, and one who is just walking by, but they both happen to see flyers posted on the outside of the cafe or in the cafe. So, Lynn, I think you're kind of walking by and see this flyer as I've described. What stands out to you about this flyer?
The elegant handwriting, obviously. Just such great handwriting. So much different than the other flyers. And
You're not like the other flyers.
not like the other flyers. I think Lynn's new in town, is looking for something, something it's just some kind of adventure of some kind. So she's just like, this could be interesting.
And then also just kind of describe what you're wearing.
I am wearing a purple and indigo maid costume, but it's not like it's kind of like, if you go to like my character sheet, obviously the colors don't match up, but on there it's kind of more like a long sleeve top that I don't know how to describe it. Words are not coming out of my mouth right now. But I think the top is purple and then the bottoms are indigo, and the bottom comes up to the top and goes out into a nice flowy long skirt kind of a thing.
Lovely. And I'm assuming you're probably holding a parasol of some sort.
Sure.
Well, it is a very bright
sunny day. So yes, yeah. So obviously the skirt is covering my legs, and then that, probably I'm wearing long sleeves.
Okay. And then Lynn, enjoying some sweets indoors. You happen to see this flyer, and you're very familiar with Bridgertown.
Who'd you say? You said Lynn.
Oh, sorry, Macy. I looked at the wrong name.
Okay, yeah.
So you look at this flyer, and what would possess you to show up at the manor tomorrow morning?
I feel that I could make my presence of use.
Interesting and mysterious. Love to see it. And then lastly, we see a carriage rolling by and a man and a woman exiting the carriage and taking a nice, lovely stroll through the park. It is a beautiful day. And they see on a little notice board this flyer and they think, Bridgertown? Well, we know Bridgertown. I guess Barnaby must be in need of a maid. What if maybe our troubles could be solved by ingratiating ourselves to Barnaby. Let's go home and get Theodosia ready and prepared.
But
So
Mom,
they
I
go
don't
home in
want to
their
go.
carriage. Theodosia, I must tell you, your options are either showing up to this manor and accepting this maid position, or you simply don't really have another option.
But
I've thought it through,
Mother,
and that's kind of the only option.
Mother, the uniform makes my butt look fat. You have to understand, I can't bear that.
Honey, we've been through this. It makes your butt look fat because it is fat. And that's okay. It helps show, it helps show other people that we have.
Fat makes your fat look fat.
It helps give the illusion that we have money to other people.
Very well, Mother. I will fulfill your wishes.
Thank you, my sweet, beautiful daughter.
As soon as she turns away, I just go. Stick my
Whoa.
tongue out at her.
So, seems like all of the maids get prepared for tomorrow to show up at Bridgertown. So, as you wake up the next morning, in the morning, it's still sunny, just some clouds dotting the sky, but all around it seems like the forecast is optimistic for the day. As all of you arrive,
Just like our spirits. Optimistic.
how would you all arrive to the manor?
On horseback.
So
Probably rolling up in a carriage.
So you come in a carriage. Okay, does anyone?
Oh wait, actually, wait. I need to look.
So, what kind of vehicles do we have during this Regency era?
I don't know about you,
say-
but I have the backs of my servants.
I would
The
say
literal
like
backs.
carriages, horses,
Your feet.
walking.
Well, I'm just wondering because
um,
I am kind of a speedster, so
Yeah, it would probably have to be carriage racing for you, right?
right.
Look, here's the thing. Because we have two people who racing is their thing, I'm also gonna say razor scooters.
Well, I changed mine from the racing.
Oh, okay.
The mischief.
Oh, since it's only one person,
No,
still
razor
razor scooter can be an option.
Razor scooter. Okay.
So like carriages, horses, razor scooters.
I still feel
and
like
your own
carriage
2
would
feet.
be quicker.
Oh, 100% it would be.
I mean, it depends on
But is it
how good your
sexier?
carriage is.
I don't know.
Yeah, imagine whipping up in a razor scooter.
Come on.
So as everyone rolls up,
Everything is sexy with enough hair flip.
Yeah. Oh, I should say also, Sabrina rides up on a white horse named Lamry, if that's how you pronounce it.
Named
Lamley.
Lampy.
Very fancy.
Lamry.
Okay, so as you all arrive to Bridgertown,
Ooh.
this
Oh.
I know I'm fancy, guys. I made a little sheet of the banner. You roll up and you're actually just greeted at the front door.
Yeah, I was wondering what that other
Um,
map was. I was like, I don't think I remember making this.
I made it.
Very nice.
So you all kind of arrive around the same time. How are you guys feeling about each other?
Are we all like coming in at the same time, roughly?
Yeah,
now,
I would
seeing
think
each
that
other?
you're all yes, arriving around the same time.
It probably like the flyer had a time to show up, obviously. I mean, I don't know.
That's true. Yeah,
I think so.
maybe.
Oh,
I'm
I think I show up last because obviously I had a really hard time getting up this morning.
You are quite sleepy.
I'm probably just looking nervous and kind of like, wringing my hands together, and then I'm staying behind everyone so that I can like subtly take a look at their butts and then comparing it to mine.
I think I look like super like mean and like have like a resting bee face, but really I'm just tired kind of a thing, where it's just like.
What's the vampire girl from Adventure Time?
Marceline?
I'm totally picturing Marceline for Alyssa's character.
So Sabrina is standing there, her hair flowing in the wind, even though there's no breeze. It's just naturally just flowing in the wind.
So as you guys are arriving up the drive to the front entrance, the doors open, and you see stepping out is a very, very, very old man. Whoa, stop trying to know the story I have created, okay?
Okay.
A very old man dressed very crisply, probably in like a very nice like suit of the times. And as he steps out and opens his door, he just kind of goes, "Oh, yes. Thank you all for responding to the master's invitation. Please follow me inside."
So
my
this is
name
just
is
the butler.
Nigel. Yes, and
turns out the butler's even younger than the master.
From observing, you can tell that probably the reason that this notice was sent out is it seems like Nigel probably would not be able to keep up with the goings-on and needs of this entire estate. He looks like he is struggling just to walk into the front door. It's fairly obvious that he cannot be employed in this manner anymore. So you are all led into just this front hallway, the hall. And he says, "Please relax here while I go fetch the master." And he very slowly walks away into the manor. And you guys are probably like awkwardly sitting there for another 5 minutes. I don't know if any of you guys would be talking to each other or just kind of awkwardly sitting in silence.
So Sabrina is standing at attention.
Mhm. There
Actually,
are some lovely couches that are probably extremely uncomfortable, but very lovely.
Quick actual reminder as we go through. What are the obviously like some of the stats are more apparent, but what do some of these stats actually do? As a quick reminder, just it would also help it would affect probably how my character is actually. So athletics is obviously athletic-y things. Affection is like how flirty you are, but like skill and cunning and luck.
Skill is like being a maid.
Like,
Yes. And then luck is if you're just kind of trying to do something more random or you want some sort of event to happen, then I will have you roll luck. And then what do we have?
cunning is like how smart you are, and will is how resilient you are to stress.
So will is more knowing for your spirit for stress wise, and then cunning is like, okay, I'm trying to persuade or deceive someone.
Okay.
And so essentially all the rolling mechanics is you are going to roll for these skills from your sheet, and it should do the math automatically. Let me show you.
No, I got the main part. I was just mainly trying to remember, like, okay, would I actually be doing this? And if so,
we can go to.
So basically, we have to describe what we want to do, and then Emily will tell us what to roll.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
that's fair. I just was given my stats. I wanted to say, like, how would I be acting right now?
Yes. So here's the basic rules of everything, and then difficulties and combat is just doing opposed rolls.
Cool.
I guess. Hopefully none of you guys will be killing each other, but we will see. I won't say you're not allowed to, but so we have Sabrina standing at attention as the other prospective maids are sitting on the couches, it seems. Yes.
Macy is sitting very provocatively. like taking up the whole couch, just like lounging, legs dangling over the arms.
Yeah, I'm sitting nervously in like a side chair, just like trying to like pull down the skirt so my thighs don't show as much. I'm just like,
I think Lynn is probably like folding her arms kind of a thing, and definitely doing that thing where, like, she's like trying not to fall asleep because, it's still early in the morning, but, because she's like trying to like look cool kind of a thing, like, all right, whatever, trying to like be like aloof almost. But then like every now and then would just be like, oh,
just a very sleepy gal.
Yes.
Okay. So as you guys are sitting in the hallway, you start to hear a set of footsteps come closer, and also just some creaking. And you see entering the hall a man who is not young, but not middle-aged yet. Looks very put together, but actually rolls in a wheelchair. He has bright orange hair and piercing red eyes. They look very clear. Like, it's not like he didn't get enough sleep, but his eyes are red as he rolls into the hallway. Looks over and kind of assesses the people who have come, and kind of looks at Sabrina with some faint recognition in his eyes and a little bit of confusion of why she would be here. And he looks at Macy with possibly just straight up shock.
Macy just winks at him.
He kind of shrugs his shoulders and gives his head a little shake and says, "Thank you all for coming here today. I assume you all saw the flyer and that's why you're here. My name is Barnaby Lethbridge, and this is Bridgertown. Thank you all for coming today. It's essentially an audition. I'm trying to find a maid. If you couldn't tell, Nigel's ready for retirement. So I'm looking for some fresh blood to bring in the manor.
And how old did you say
And
this
Fresh
guy?
blood, you say?
How old did you say this guy looked again?
Not like super young, but also definitely younger than middle-aged.
Okay, cool. So like
Yeah.
solid
Lynn
30s.
just kind of like chuckles and just
Can I roll for my age? Because I
He's
don't
in his
actually know my
30s?
age.
He's in
You
his
just have to make
30s,
it up.
but he's in a wheelchair.
Yes, he
Okay.
is.
Age
When you
is
said
like,
just
wheelchair,
kinda-
I was assuming a lot older.
well, you could get like an injury and have to go to a wheelchair.
I know, but when he said he was wheeled in on a
Right.
wheelchair, I was figured, oh, this guy's old.
He wheeled himself.
Oh, okay.
Lynn just kind of chuckles at the comment of like fresh blood and just is like,
So today will essentially be a tryout. I don't have a need for more than one maid. So we will I will be assessing your skills today to try and determine who I should choose as my maid. Does anyone have any questions?
Of course, real quick.
at-
Of course, my character's first thought is like, yes, I just have to like totally fail this audition and it won't matter. And but of course, the arc of the character is going to be eventually I'll want it, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, yeah.
What Sabrina probably does is she takes her sword, kind of does like the kneel, and like puts the sword down, sort of thing, and says, "I have come to repay the debt I owe thee, my master. I will repay you for what thou didst to me. Didst for me, I guess."
There we go.
You should definitely have actually said it like that in characters. Then all the maids like look at you like.
What? He made me an angel.
So what are all of your names?
My name's Theodosia, sir.
And Sabrina sits there looking like, was he talking to me? She said,
Everyone.
she kind of stands up awkwardly, sheathes her sword, and like, I am Sabrina, your sire.
Lynn kind of like stands up and then does like a little like dramatic hair toss and says, "Hi, I'm Lynn."
Macy says, Macy, but you can call me Madam.
Not to say princess.
Macy, with being that forward, I would like you to roll an affection roll, please. I think you immieely don't
What's
succeed
that?
because it's 0,
Get an
right?
immediate 0?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
How is this person a mistress with no affection?
Because it's not a mistress.
Oh, we wonder.
Look,
um,
I'm not going to go there.
so
You don't have to. He comes to you.
Her proper title does not start with M. It starts with G.
Oh, Seth.
Yeah.
okay.
A lot of red lights for Sheila.
Oh.
Wow. So Barnaby gives kind of a incredulous look to Macy and just kind of goes, "Excuse you?" And Jordan, can you please roll a 1d6, please?
Oh, no.
5. So you take 5 stress, which puts you into a stress explosion immediately because
I'm
you
ready.
can't handle
I'm ready.
anything.
I'm totally ready for this just to be like the maid runs out of it just immediately quits and just like is done.
So, for how stress explosions work, just as a reminder. If your stress exceeds your spirit, you go into the stress explosion whenever you have rolled, and you still control your character, but you have to do only things that are your stress explosion. But anything goes, and it's each minute of real time, including breaks, spent in the stress explosion state takes 1 point of stress away. So for the next 5 minutes, Jordan or Macy is in her stress explosion state, which can you remind us what that is?
Mischief! I'm gonna make
Mischief.
your lives worse.
Okay. So you are now feeling quite mischievous because the master has blown off your come on, and that doesn't feel great to you. You think him and probably these other maids deserve some tricks played on them.
Looks like
So-
someone played a trick on you.
So Barnaby says, I think I should call you Macy, which seems to be your name. Now I think the first task shall be making some breakfast. I'm a little hungry. It's early morning. I have not yet eaten.
And at that, I think my character gets really excited, and then because she just loves making food, but then her eyes light up, and then we see this like internal struggle on her face where she's like, and I probably get like anime internal thought monologue where she just says, but I want to fail this, but none of them are going to be better than me in making breakfast.
So Barnaby leads you in through his ranch style manner. No stairs are visible into a kitchen, and he says, "Feel free to choose whatever ingredients you would like. Nothing is off limits in the kitchen." And he says that, please
We
just
go back to the map. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He says, please just maybe make a variety of things.
So is this just like skill off now?
This is just a good old fashioned skill off.
Sabrina will bow and say, "As you wish, Josiah." As Saya, whatever.
I just like frowning at her, like, what is your deal?
Yeah,
did I
Lynn
say
also
that?
kind of frowns. It's just like, Well, it's been a while since I've cooked, but I think I can handle it. And she kind of like winks at him.
Sabrina's gonna start cooking. This is his skill.
This
Good.
is a skill roll.
So is there anything to modify it or just roll?
You just roll it. The modifier is your attribute, but your sheet
Ooh,
automatically.
That's right. What
What the heck? I have the best stat and I rolled the lowest. This isn't fair.
This
I guess
is
I also
the
haven't cooked in like a couple like years, you know.
The best.
I needed
I
to roll
think,
one more to match.
I
Yes,
make
Jordan?
the best breakfast in the whole world.
Jordan, I don't know if you're able to cook right now because you're very stressed out.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Well, see, that's the thing.
sabotage our cooking?
How
How
I
dare
think
you.
that's.
Maybe that's why Alyssa failed.
Yeah.
So please enlighten us on how you are mischievous in the kitchen.
So I think that Macy sees this as an opportunity to. She acts like she's trying to, either like she's trying to help or like she's trying to learn from these other maids, and she says something like, "Oh, could somebody grab me the salt?" And when people aren't looking, she's putting things like ingredients in that shouldn't be in. So adding like just, if it's I don't know, if someone's making pancakes, adding like a whole bunch of salt to it, and just little things that you're not going to see or notice, but that'll make the things taste really bad. And I think I think she probably goes after after the vampire first, or I guess.
So I would like you to roll cunning for me to
Okay.
see how well your mischief making goes.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
Holy
that goes
Holy.
incredibly well.
Mischief managed.
So I will say, and especially right now, your stress explosion has concluded.
Yay.
And wow, did you do some damage?
Who all are you targeting everyone else, or are you just targeting?
Oh, everyone else,
Okay,
including you know what? No, I do everybody's but mine. Yeah.
Okay, so how about you roll 2d6 for me, please?
Oh no.
7. Okay, so we're gonna take away 7 from everybody's skill roll,
Oh no.
All this is makes us
Except-
wretch.
except for Macy. So you guys are left alone in the kitchen for a while, and Nigel kind of peeks his head in and goes, whenever your food is prepared, the master is in the great hall, or in the grand hall, waiting for his breakfast to be served. One at a time, please.
I think without even realizing, I'm like eager to do it. I'm already like stepping towards the door, and inside I'm just like, why am I? But the breakfast is so good. I have to give it to him.
Perfect. So you enter the grand hall and you see that there is a lavish amount of very gaudy decorations and paintings, and just like a complete picture of excess in this grand hall, with a huge dining table. And there's Barnaby sitting at the end in his wheelchair, just like pulled up to the head of the table, with the whole rest of the table sadly empty. Quite a metaphor for his life.
My lord, I made you this. It's probably not much, but my mom taught me to cook, and I hope you like it. I set it down on the table.
What is it?
It's just like classic home style eggs and bacon and hash browns, like that sort of thing, right? Like just in like, little sausage links and stuff, all seasoned to perfection.
Wow, this is quite delicious.
Thank you.
Your mother taught you this?
Well, I mean, she got me started, I guess. Cooking is sort of a passion of mine.
Wow, I'm very impressed by this.
Thank you, my lord.
Can you go send in the next course?
Yes, of course.
please?
And I start to turn away, and then I like get red and turn back towards him, and then slowly back out of the hall.
As you like turn back towards him, he had glanced towards you, and then quickly looks back at his food. And
Sorry, my lord. I'll just go ahead, and I just do like the weird thing where like every 3 steps I just bow again, like as I'm leaving.
You guys like kind of made eye contact, and then he like went back to eating.
Right, but I'm still just kind of like, okay, bye.
So I will let you send in whoever you would like.
I don't like any of the other maids, so I don't say anything. I just walk in, and I'm like beaming, and I just sit down on a chair. I just sit there, and I don't say anything.
I think
Please roll a cunning.
Perfect. Whoa, where's my cursor?
Or wait, instead of cunning, roll a luck.
Okay.
You're not saying anything.
Oh,
You're just hoping that.
no.
Ooh.
That's a 3.
yeah, Sabrina would probably just assume to go in.
So, you immediately see Sabrina like going to walk in, and
I just frown to myself.
yeah, I would say, give me a 1d6 roll, please.
No.
Okay, so you take 5 stress.
Okay, so Sabrina will walk in, and she will put down on like a fancy plate a plate of eggs Benedict with a little bit of garnish on top. She'll put that in front of you and kneel, say, "Your breakfast, Josiah." No, just your breakfast, Saya.
Thank you, Sabrina. I like start eating, and I go, this is pretty good. Okay, it's eggs Benedict. I can tell that. But let me ask you, why exactly are you here trying to be a maid? I don't understand.
Saya, you oh wait, I need to, okay, I was hoping you would decide why, but I guess if you're confused, it would be something so mundane. Okay, I'll play this up. But Saya, you don't you remember the day you saved me at the supermarket? I had no money for groceries, and you paid. I owe you my life.
Wow, that is
She's being sincere.
I know.
Think of something silly.
Roll affection, please.
Oh
wow. You see Barnaby kind of shake his head, and he goes, "How could I have forgotten you? I'm sorry I had forgotten I had done that, but wow, to come here and be a maid, you seem like you could be so much more. You look very capable."
Yes, I know I could be doing so much more, but to serve at your feet, sire, would do nothing but bring me joy.
Very well. Takes a couple more bites of the very just like, this is eggs Benedict. They understood the ingredients to add to this dish. This is fine. Okay, Sabrina, you are to go and send the next person to serve me.
Right away, sire. And she'll leave. Okay. Anything else? Or okay. Okay. I will send in I'll send in Lynn.
Ah, darn it. I was kind of hoping to be last.
I don't trust the mischievous one.
It's fair. So Lynn takes out her plate, which is very messy. I think it's let's see. I think it's like a soggy bowl of cereal.
Literally like burnt cereal.
Burnt cereal.
Wow. But burned oatmeal. Let's go with that, right?
Well, okay. Somehow it's like, not only burnt but also soggy at the same time.
That's possible.
Right? Like the bottom of it is like it's like oatmeal, where like the bottom of it is like burnt from like the pot, and then the top is like too liquidy.
You had the heat up too high, so it didn't actually transfer the heat well, or something like that.
And it's also now cold. So
so you place this in front of Barnaby.
So she's gonna, because I think she knows that like it's really bad. Even a vampire can tell that like this does not look good.
Even a vampire can tell.
Is this like
sucks.
At his like dining room or his bedroom? Okay,
the dining room.
So she like places it in front of him, and then she does that thing where she kind of like reaches across the table to like stretch out her like long arm, and then she's gonna say, "Mr. What was his last name?"
Lethbridge.
Master Lethbridge, it's been a while since I've cooked, and you see, I was very tired this morning, and so I deeply apologize for my meal. I hope that you don't think that this is any reflection of my possible performance. And then she kind of like does like the smile and like lets her like teeth kind of show a little bit.
Vampires even eat? Like besides blood?
Typically, no.
She's like doesn't want to cook because she never eats.
I think I'm gonna say if you're wanting to do this, you can roll seduction, but it's going to be very difficult.
Affection, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Affection or okay. Yeah, cool. That's fine. I mean, I might as well.
Oh my god!
Amazing.
Okay.
So I have the best stats and have rolled the worst.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Two ones.
Yep, that's about how my day's going, guys. I'll just let myself out the door. And you know.
Okay, so Barnaby.
It sounds like your day is being really draining.
Do you really want me to have you explode again? In stress? No? Yes? Okay. So Barnaby looks down at this horrific concoction that you have placed in front of him with a technical skill roll of -3 is the thing. Is it even edible? But look, Barnaby is tries to be a polite man. And he, let's see. Okay. So he successfully takes a single bite of the oatmeal.
And it kills him.
And it is able to hide the fact that he like threw it back up in his mouth a little bit and then like had his swollen again. And like it was very bad. But he successfully hides it. So, but he also does not successfully hide that he is not picking up what you're putting down with your attempts at seducing him, especially with this breakfast. So instead of 4d6 stress, I'm only going to have you roll 3d6 because I was able to hide how horrible your breakfast was.
Okay.
Good luck,
3.
Alyssa.
Because you already knew it was bad.
3d6. Okay.
3d6 of stress.
Oh, wow. Those ones are paying off.
Wow.
Yeah, your bad rolls are coming in handy.
Wow.
This is that
Okay.
scene. This is that scene on the extended edition of Lord of the Rings: Two Towers where Aragorn's trying to eat the soup. He's like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I have 6 stress.
So I kind of just go, wow, what a course I am getting. So full. Why don't you take this back to the kitchen and have the last one come out? Just I don't know if there's any room for anything else in my stomach, so I have to be able to eat a couple bites of the last one. Thank you.
Very good, master. And then she just like walks off. And you could just like kind of see like as she's like walking off, she like cringes just like a little bit. She's like, okay, no, it's fine. I'm not gonna let this like get down to me. It's fine. And then she like goes off. And then she just like shouts at Maisie, hey Mace, you're next. And then she just like goes to the kitchen and just like I
Um,
think she like throws the bowl like in the kitchen. Like, just, like-
Okay, I kind of feel like now would be the perfect time for me to use my maid power.
Which reminds me of what that is again.
Mockery.
Oh, okay.
So I think as Macy like throws, or not Macy, as Lynn throws as Lynn throws the bowl away, or like throws the food away, Macy comments, "Oh, it didn't churn out the way you were expecting."
So what does that do?
I don't know. I'm just
Is
Well,
the
do you,
that is nearby?
Lynn, do you have any response to this? Like,
I mean, I don't think she's like stressed. I mean, like she's got pretty high spirits. So I feel like she's not like totally affected by this. I think she's just like, like you're one to talk. You couldn't even get him to look at you this morning.
I would say go ahead and roll opposed cunning.
Okay.
this is your chance of redemption, Alyssa.
Okay. I clicked it. Hold on. Let's try again.
Eight
Oh, yeah,
There you go.
baby.
24.
Oh my goodness.
Burn.
Okay.
Wow.
16.
So that
Another
is,
stress explosion.
I mean, it's going to be another stress explosion, but let me just read how bad of a stress explosion it will be. Okay, so you take 6 stress, which sends you into a stress explosion. Just as you were about to serve the master your food.
Okay. How can I cause mischief?
Intentionally ruin your food.
I take some of the oatmeal and I put it and I mix it into the scrambled eggs that I made.
Oh.
She've already tossed it.
Roll. I mean, I think she just walked in and said one line. I don't think she would have.
Oh, I thought we were all standing outside the grand hall, and she was like in the kitchen when she did that.
Right, but I'm saying I don't think she would have immediately like thrown it away as she walked in.
Yeah.
Well, she said that she threw it away.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, so are you taking it out of the trash can?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, okay.
And hiding it underneath and
roll. Ooh, roll skill to see. Okay. So you successfully hide it in your dish. So I guess, so you're coming in to serve now?
Yeah, and I walk in and as I walk in and present the dish, Macy says, "You know, I do respect a man who's willing to admit that he needs help on it from time to time." And she puts this plate in front of him and says, "After all, we all need help on occasion. I myself asked I asked Miss Lynn for her best recommendations on ingredients.
Roll cunning, please.
You B word.
Oh, and it worked.
Oh no.
It worked.
Jordan, don't piss off the pregnant woman.
Actually, maybe you should, because then she might go into labor.
I'm sorry, Alyssa.
Why would you do that to me?
Because I was in a stress explosion, and because
He's feeling all mischievous.
I would sabotage one of the other maids.
No.
You already served.
Okay. So
this time I was actually trying to be mischievous towards him. Like, I scooped some of the stuff that you made out of the trash and mixed it into my food.
I start eating, and because I have a luck of 0, I definitely have a large chunk of that oatmeal in my bite. And roll
Athletics to see if I can dodge out of the way of this projectile vomit.
no, roll 2d6 for me, please.
All right.
Ooh. Yeah, so that oatmeal like really ruined your dish. Like it would have been really, really good without it. But wow, that stuff is disgusting. And that's mostly what I just ate in my bite. So look, the second bite of this I can't handle. So I just like, I have it in my mouth and immediately like spit it back onto my plate and like push it away and go, what have you just served me?
It was an egg and oatmeal scramble.
And you think that this was, did you try this dish yourself?
I would never take food from your plate. How unladylike.
No, a good chef always tries their food before serving it. So you know if you have possibly unintentionally served what tastes like complete rubbish.
Rubbish is a fitting word.
Um,
Some more stress?
But you did it intentionally,
got-
though.
Yeah.
but he rolled such a good cunning that I'm just kind of like, look, Macy, we know each other. If you're going to have any chance of getting this job, you really need to step up. Why do you want this job anyway? Seems like you're doing a different job very well.
I prefer a certain class and respect. That's something you can afford me, darling. Something those peasants on 4th Street have no idea about.
Give me an affection roll.
It's literally the best that it could be.
Yep.
I get all 0 times 6, which is 0.
Yeah. I don't really like that you've discussed the fact that this isn't just an arrangement between us.
Ooh, yeah.
That's like not ideal. Like you're supposed to, not talk about that. not great. Please gather everyone back in here.
Right away. And she goes and gets everybody.
Well,
So you all file in
filing.
Every
And,
day we're filing.
are standing before Barnaby, and he goes, that was a very diverse breakfast. You seem like you were mostly earnest in your attempts, and I appreciate that. Theodosia, that was a very good breakfast.
Oh, thank you, my lord.
I think your mother should be very proud of you.
She is.
Please roll 1d6.
Ooh, is this favor?
It is favor.
Oh, dang it. Oh, wait, I rolled it on the wrong roll 20. I'm on a different roll 20 right now.
I was like, I don't see.
Hey, that's better than the roll I got on there.
So you get 3 favor. And then Lynn, I'm going to let you try again at lunch.
She just kind of like nods.
Macy, Sabrina, wow. That was, have you ever worked in a kitchen before? Like, that was very good. How did you learn this skill?
Sorry, in the field, we must always provide for ourselves. So it is necessary for us to learn all sorts of skills, be it the art of war, or the art of cooking, or the art of painting. Whatever it may be, we must be proficient.
Cooking is war for the taste buds.
Wow,
Precisely.
very, very well said. Please roll 2d6.
Yes! Yes! Okay.
You take 5 favor. And I'm going to bring you guys back to the base rules real quick so you can have a looky at the favor use table. And then
Yeah,
maybe
I
you-
wanna. Can I spend some favor here to get rid of some stress?
You can. It's 1 for 1.
All right, let me see how much.
I don't
currently
have any stress yet.
All right, I'm gonna spend 5 favor to get rid of all my stress.
Okay. And then just make sure you see raising attributes. So if you have some zeros, you can spend 10 favor to increase it to 1, or 20 favor to increase something to 2.
I mean, do we want to have favor at the end of the game, though?
You do, but if you have better skills and
That's true.
bonuses, it can
Oh
help
yeah,
you.
you're right. I forgot that
gain
favor is also
favor
the.
better.
Okay. I'm gonna spend half. I'm not gonna spend quite as much.
Okay. And then also to note, spend 1d6 favor to have a random event occur if anyone's feeling a little crazy. And then you can get a +1 to your die roll or attribute score for 1 action for 1d6 favor. So you would roll that, and that's how much it would cost.
And you spend that before or after knowing the rolling it at first?
I think you have to spend it beforehand. So
I kind of want to increase my cunning, but I also it's only not increasing it that much. When do we get to do this?
anytime.
So before a roll, we can do it before a roll potentially.
Mhm.
Okay, good enough.
So you see Barnaby just stretch and give a little yawn. Wow, that was very large meal to start the day. But start is the correct word. We're going to have a nice long day to determine which one of you is right for me.
In what way?
I mean, there's a lot of ways to earn favor in this
It's
game.
true. That's true.
So, next, I am going to lead you all
Into my torture
outside.
dungeon. Torture this man for me. Whoever does the best job wins.
I have +1 to attack.
Or actually, I guess I will, now that breakfast is over, give you
I guess vicious mockery.
guys a little tour of the manor and show you all of like the servants' quarters that I have, that whoever ends up being chosen, you get your pick of rooms.
Okay,
They're all-
while this tour is happening, can I have my character try to surreptitiously just be cleaning everything? Like just a little bit? Like so he's it's not super conspicuous, but like it'll just make, if he notices accidentally, oh, look at how diligent I am.
Roll a skill and then a cunning.
Okay. Here's my skill. 12.
Oh, darn. I was hoping for a 1.
You're a professional cleaner.
And cunning? 10. Yeah, buddy. That's
So as we're wheeling through, Barnaby kind of like looks back every once in a while to make sure everybody is following him and not stealing anything. And
Straight
yes,
to painting.
definitely notices you with your own supplies that you have packed in your, big Mary Poppins bag that you
yes.
brought.
Yeah.
That somehow you've already color matched the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And it's wallpaper? It's very impressive. And he just turns around and gives you like a very like, and continues on with the little tour. Why don't you roll 1d6, please? And take some favor.
Boom.
Okay, so we are rolling through the manor. This
Literally.
Yes. There's like a little courtyard area here by the grand hall. And then as we roll to this top part.
Oh, we're not on the map.
Oh, sorry. There you guys go. So as we get to this top part, I kind of just say, these are my quarters, and kind of just, we don't like go into all the rooms, so I kind of just like point out what all the rooms are. And one of the rooms, as we're going around, instead of an office here, it's actually a medical room where any of you can spend favor to reduce the stress of a different player character if you are feeling generous.
Absolutely not. Ever. I will destroy all
Just
of them.
want to throw the option out. So you like go through this door to go outside, and it's just like it's beautiful. There's like lots of plant life, like good variety. Obviously someone greatly cared for this garden area, but there's weeds. It doesn't seem like anybody in this household has been able to squat down and weed for some time. Or at least if Nigel probably squatted down to weed the garden, he wouldn't be able to get back up for a good day or two. And then we wheel over, and there's a nice large pool where it's very obvious that there's a big shadow in the pool. But you hear Barnaby say, and this is probably my favorite part of the outdoors. I quite enjoy swimming. It helps me keep my strength up. Do you ladies enjoy swimming?
Now, quick question: is this like patio area like shaded with like a bunch of trees, or is it like it's sunny?
It's partially shaded by trees, and then while the day is not necessarily overcast, it's definitely cloudy today.
Okay, so I think I like before I like go on, I put on like a little bonnet kind of a thing, and put on some like gloves, before walking out. That way, my skin is like completely covered.
And you see in a flash, almost like a little like whirlwind around Barnaby, that he is now wearing some swimming trunks and kind of does a dive into the pool from his wheelchair.
He is magical.
Possibly, who knows?
So can we
Wait, I'm
tell
sorry.
that
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that last part? I'm sorry.
He had
I'm
a magical.
confused.
He had a magic girl transformation into swim trunks, essentially.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that just kind of like a little like whirlwind goes around him, and then he rolls on up next to the side of the pool and gives a little dive in.
Oh, so he's a sim. I see. All right, someone needs to take away the ladder.
I wouldn't
If
be
we
using
take
a
away the
ladder
ladder
anyway.
Yeah. All right, your next test. Help me get out of the water.
Okay, so he's literally swimming just with his arms?
He has some use of his legs, but
Okay, so just has weak
they're
legs.
just like not strong enough
Got
to
it.
be consistently like walking around. Like
Okay,
he
that makes
is
more sense.
he is able to use his legs,
He's just
but he
feeble.
definitely is in need of a mobility aid.
Got it.
And as he is swimming around, like he doesn't look like he's a pro swimmer or anything. But he can definitely maintain himself currently. So, as he is swimming, you see his eyes get very wide
He turns into a fish.
as he remembers it's been less than 30 minutes since he ate breakfast. And his whole body starts cramping. And he's just like, starts like bubbling water. And he's like,
I will go to jump in and save him with an athletics roll.
And I'm going to try to oppose her and get to him before she
Get him to drown.
Because we have the same athletics.
Okay, yeah, you guys do that, and I have something else I want to do, but it's not going to conflict with them.
So wait. So it's 1d6 favor to spend to wait. What was the thing to do? You can spend favor on?
Oh yeah,
there it is. So it's 1d6 favor to add a +1 to either the die roll or your attribute score.
Right. So if you want to just spend it afterwards, just to like break a tie or something, you can do +1. Otherwise,
no, it's before.
Oh, it is before.
Yeah.
Wait, so why would you
It's
ever just
before.
choose to add +1? Because attribute score gives you a multiplier. That's very strange.
You're against him.
I'm conflicted
Take the
because I have
+1,
to
Seth.
spend. I'd have to spend favor to potentially not get favor. So I'm just gonna roll straight.
Yeah, me
and
too.
hope for the best. Would this be a no?
Oh, no. I got it. No.
Wow.
No.
I'm a pro at this.
So sad.
So whoever rescues him, I want to like go and like grab like his towel and like be ready to like greet him like out of the water, kind of a thing. And like, be like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Like, I want to be like the face that he sees, when he's out of the
Macy,
water.
are you doing anything?
Macy is trying to figure out how to fit into this situation. My like tired levels are starting to peak, so I'm like trying to focus and think.
Macy, if you're not focusing on like doing any specific thing right now, While all this chaos is going on, I mean, you see Theodosia look like she's like starting to walk to the pool, but then she trips and somehow like manages to like face plant before getting to the pool, but then momentum like flips her all the way into the pool. It's very confusing. Physics does not make sense with whatever just happened. And you also see the shadow like kind of coming towards her, and you like see two little eyeballs pop up near her as Sabrina. Wow. Sabrina somehow, I feel like, do you have your sword on you?
I mean, yeah, I always have my sword on me. I am a
So
knight.
Sabrina manages in
Plate armor.
metal plated maid uniform armor.
Yeah.
To execute. She jumps as if she is jumping off a springboard.
Clearly, she is an Iron Maiden.
Do you really want to explode?
Oh, come on. That one was actually good. That one was clever.
Not him.
As she jumps into the pool as if she is on a springboard, she jumps up high into the air. She is able to do an almost Olympic level dive with this. She does like a full flip and a full twist, just jumping into the pool without any assistance. It's beautiful. And then enters the water with a perfect dive. There's very minimal splash. She swims underwater, is able to fireman carry Barnaby over to the edge and help him get him to the side, as Lynn is kneeling there with a towel. Why don't you roll affection?
Affection. Okay.
I mean, that's kind of what this would be.
Oh my gosh! I give up. I quit. I rage quit. I'm done.
Another one.
I'm done. I'm so done. I just like, no.
You just
Guys,
get
you're letting
set on
Seth
fire.
get this maid job.
I'm trying.
What?
I'm actually
I
trying.
am trying. I literally have a 4.
If it's any
It's a
consolation,
skill.
You rolled so many ones.
I have
it's
only rolled once,
Caleb,
except
you
against Jordan.
You need to like do a compilation of all the ones, Alyssa.
Just like in a row. Yes. Oh, I need to make a note of that.
This game is literally just let's make the pregnant woman go into labor, shall we?
That's what Caleb wants. So
Ugh.
it's because the game recognizes that you're number one, Alyssa.
So how about Caleb and Alyssa both give me 1d6 roll for stress?
No.
Okay.
And then
You know what? Can I roll my passionate gaze?
yeah, I would give you more
Sure.
stress.
That will give me more stress, but it's okay because I have a spirit of 30. So
Oh,
and
okay.
Holy moly. That's a lot.
So I feel pretty good about that. I want to try to get some favors. It's not much favor. It's only a D3, but still. Okay, so I'm going to roll a D6 for more stress. Okay, so I take 2 more stress. But he sees my passionate gaze.
He does. And then
And I get a 1.
roll 1d6
Oh, for
to
what?
see your favor, to see how much favor you gain.
I thought it was only a D3 for favor, or is it a D6?
You roll 1d6 and then divide by 2 and round up. So 1 is your minimum.
Oh, okay,
You might as
I
well,
understand.
You might as well roll
Okay,
again.
I'll re-roll that. I thought
Yeah.
it was a D3 for some reason. Okay, so a D6.
So you get 2.
Yay!
Oh, no. No, you get 1. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh.
no. Wait. No. 2. Sorry.
Okay.
It's 2.
So it's whatever divided by 2. Right?
Yeah. So you
Okay.
get 2.
Okay.
So you took 2 stress to get 2 favor.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. You start toweling Barnaby off like very aggressively, but he meets your gaze and he realizes you are doing this from the heart, and it is appreciated. While the execution is maybe not the most elegant, it is noted. And but he really looks over to Sabrina and says, wow, I think we've both saved each other's lives now. Please roll 2d6.
Yeah.
I can't believe Seth is going to be the one that conquers Emily's heart. This is just not okay.
I'm not even doing it like in a flirty way. Literally just like I am being the knight of honor.
As I've said, this is why I made it this way, where you can succeed without trying to romance, but romancing is an option.
My character was literally designed to fail.
And with all the splashing,
I'm just trying to take as many people down with me as I can.
I think Theodosia, as you're, can you make a luck roll?
Oh no.
Because I don't really know if if you would know how to swim necessarily, even if you're jumping into the pool with that athletics roll, Caleb. Since that was so bad. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Why don't you make a luck roll?
Okay. Hey!
Perfect. You do know how to swim. You were just a little flustered by the situation.
We get the classic anime. And then I just I'm just all wet. That's really the worst thing that happened.
Yeah, and then you also see next to you some eyes with a large shadow behind them, kind of like floating in the water. I'm like, thank you so much. Do you say anything?
To the shadow?
Yeah, just in general, like the eyes are kind of approaching you.
I just am slowly then I paddle more vigorously trying to get out of the pool as it comes closer.
I guess I would look over and say, Theodosia, are you okay?
What's that?
Oh, that's talk.
Who is talk?
My crocodile.
And then just trying to get out of the water.
Can someone assist her? He is friendly, though.
I mean, I feel like I can probably get out of the pool well enough unless you want me to roll.
I mean,
I would.
I mean,
Here's the problem.
Anyone go to assist her.
It's not like the crocodile's actually gonna eat me, right?
Here's the problem, and I forgot about this. I'm technically terrified of physical touch. I feel like in the moment of him drowning, I would be a little bit more okay with that.
You owe me your life, is what you believe.
Yeah.
So I feel like
that
this was truly seems like a life or death situation. So like you would be okay with that.
But this one with her, this is a little more iffy for my character probably. But what I could do potentially, let me look at my picture again.
Let's see. I am going to but he said that he like that's his pet crocodile, so I don't want to hurt the crocodile.
Yeah,
I'm not athletic enough to go help her out. So I don't know what
this wouldn't be a role. Like if you just were willing to offer a hand to help her.
I'm probably gone.
She
doesn't drown. Not that I think she will, but
okay, I can do this. I will offer her the hilt of my sword, kind of holding the blade side, because the character I'm playing does have metal gloves on, so I can do that.
I wonder
I
if I
guess
want to
the
just try to
hilt-
stab her.
Oh,
I'm not
my
going to
gosh.
stab you. No, I offer you like the
No,
handle.
I
part.
know.
No, she's
but
gonna
you're-
try and stab you.
But the blade is now pointed at you then.
I wouldn't have
This
it
is-
so the blade's pointed towards me. I'd have it like
you kind of have to, right?
you kind of
You kind of
no,
have
no,
to.
no. Like
the
No,
way
like-
No, I think he means like
it.
actually, no, that's a better idea. Actually, I would handle it like that, like a handle, sort of.
Well, but yeah, I can't grab the blade though.
Oh, that's
Literally the only way you can do it is pointing
I'm-
it away from yourself.
I'm
You
having.
guys make some
doing it-
opposed athletics checks
I'm
again.
doing
how
it like
about I
this,
just
like
go
100.
over and
I don't know if I'm actually going to try this. I just
Okay.
it's a decision point for my character. Can you maybe have do this first maybe if you think this is a good idea, Emily. Maybe you have Seth make a luck roll to see if he thinks to like not have the sword pointed at him. Because it's not like it's not like
Sure.
she'd expect me to stab her, but I'm just curious if she actually points it in a position that I
if you would have
could.
the opportunity.
Yeah, I just
Sure,
thought.
sure. Make a luck roll.
And is at this point, I'm wondering if I want to increase this to a 2.
You
I
leave a
can't
one.
currently hold right.
Yes.
I can't currently roll higher. I think that might. I'm probably about to get more favor given I just saved.
Is this an
I did
opposing
just get
luck?
More savor.
I feel like it'd be an opposing luck, right? It's like my like versus
I
her
don't think
luck.
so because I don't think the idea to stab her would even come
That's
into your
fair.
mind
That's fair.
unless the
That's
blade was
fair. Yeah.
pointed at her.
I'm gonna increase my luck to a 2. Get a 10.
Okay. It is not pointed towards you.
I am
Alright.
a knight.
It
I
is-
am not
it
foolish
is-
with the blade.
I was
In a
this close to
classic
just
theater
making my
move-
character a total murderer.
In a classic theater move, it is pointed in between her arm and torso.
Yes, of course.
So even if you wanted to jab, it would just hit air.
Mhm.
Though it might look like you're stabbing her to an untrained eye.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Um,
I have that irrational thought come over me where like as she's pointing the sword towards me, I'm just like, could I? Would I? And then I just no, of course not. What am I thinking?
What is
I don't
it?
even care about this guy.
Girl.
No, as in like guy, like the master.
me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because that'd be the reason
Um,
I'd kill you is to like
Yes. So
this Doki Doki Literature Club.
well. Well.
I kind of shake my head trying to get some water out of my hair, towel myself off, and lift myself back into my wheelchair. And
As you're trying to dry yourself off, Macy offers to help
Oh no.
dry you off.
okay, would you like to make an affection roll for me, please?
That's what that is.
That's what this is.
Not a skill.
No, this is not a skill.
It's helping her towel off.
I mean, I guess it could be a skill, but from Macy, this is not a skill. From Sabrina, this might be a skill roll. But no, because your affection is 0, you immediately.
It's
So you have to.
my
take
character is
some
literally
stress.
designed to fail. Like it says it in the description that she is designed to fail at everything she does.
Please roll 2d6 for me. All this is Jordan constantly having to play tricks on people. Okay, you explode into a stress explosion immediately. So now I want you to make a skill roll.
So you just push the master into the pool again. Just like it was a joke.
Hold him underwater by his legs that he can't control.
Are you murdering me? Oh my gosh.
We'll see.
And then I grab Seth's sword and it all goes downhill from there.
Okay, so you are proficient
The
at
pool
drying me
blitz.
off, but it has clearly not seduced me in the way that I think you were hoping. But you have successfully dried me off. So I get myself back into my wheelchair, and I just kind of say, You all can
leave.
you all can entertain yourselves for a little bit. Macy, can you take me to my room I need to change these wet clothes. She already knows where it is. It makes the most sense for me to
Yeah.
ask her.
And then like yeah, so like does Macy like say where that is, or does she just do it without like playing into?
You do whatever you would like. You're causing
Yeah.
mischief right now.
Yeah, I think. Oh man, it would be horrible if I just like pushed it back into the water, but I'm not gonna do that. I think she goes over and like starts wheeling him and like doesn't say anything and and I'm hoping to roll cunning for this to try to give off the impression that she knows where the bedroom is.
Go right ahead.
Yay, cunning. Da, 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 da. And so like everyone else can kind of pick up on like, wait a second.
No, they
Okay.
can't.
That's okay.
Okay, so are you actually wheeling me? What are you doing here?
Yeah, I have to figure out a way to be mischievous while also doing this thing.
And then everyone else can be thinking of during this time what things you can do to help ingratiate yourselves to the master, to help gain his favor
I'm
for this
obviously
job.
going to follow them because I'm very suspicious.
I am going to work on gardening a little bit.
Actually, I would probably do that too. Can I? Does attacking the weeds with my sword count as attacking?
If you are weeding, it's going to be a skill roll.
Okay.
For Theodosia, it is going to be a
Cunning, maybe?
I was thinking.
Athletics also, I guess, makes sense if you're thinking about like just physical action of sneaking, but
I am going to say it's going to be either an athletics or skill, because both of those on those maid power tables have
sneaking
things that I could kind of understand could be.
I'll just do athletics. Boom, 15.
Okay, so you're following us.
Should I?
Gardeners, go ahead and make some skill rolls.
Well, I got better than him, but still not great.
No, I rolled the one.
I know, but I got a 2 that time, guys.
Yes. So, wow, Lynn is doing a great job. Nigel definitely notices and says, "Thank you so much. All of my joints are essentially falling apart. So, this task has been impossible for me for quite some time. I really appreciate it, even though I probably could pull more weeds than her." And like gestures over to, you just see Sabrina using her sword to like stab the ground.
I was thinking what's probably happening is I'm currently soaking wet. And so probably I can't get a good grip on the weeds. And so I just end up making more of a mess and making mud.
I hate that.
You're like making mud. You're throwing pine straw everywhere. You have also stabbed the ground multiple times with the sword. And you see Nigel just kind of like taking out a little piece of paper from his pocket and like making a note about this. So both of you guys can roll 1d6. One is for favor and one is for stress. You guys can, I think, figure out what's what.
Ooh, yay. Another 4 favor.
Ooh, I got 8.
Oh, just 1d6.
Oh, why did that add 5? Wait,
because
what?
You rolled 2d6.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. It's because the 2d6 comes before the d6. I'm just gonna re-roll that since there's Yeah. Okay, I got the 5. Dang it.
Okay. So we can come back to see what Theodosia is witnessing as Macy is pushing Barnaby towards his room.
Would this be a good time for a break? Maybe.
Yes, that's I was going to
Okay.
do that after to see if I don't know what Jordan's doing for his mischief, because once
the
we come
mischief
back
is
from
totally
break,
bad mouthing the other maids.
okay, because once we come back from break, his mischief is going to be over because it's based on real time. So I
Yeah.
wanted to get this through this
Okay.
before his mischief ended.
Yeah.
So you're bad mouthing the other maids.
Yeah, because I'm I'm playing into the mischief and the my maid superpower, my maid power of mockery.
And I'm hearing
Okay.
every word.
So please roll some cunning.
Cunning.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Whoa.
And she's saying things like, "Can you believe the surprised look on their faces whenever you jumped into the water?" Like because it's like, oh,
That is quite offensive that they think I can't do anything. I am still a capable person.
incredibly capable. After all, how else would you be able to run this entire estate?
I need you to know one thing about each maid, please, to poison my mind against them.
Okay. One thing against each maid.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and
let's
that
talk
I'm
about.
really going to truly believe.
Yeah, so let's talk about which one tripped? Was that
That was Theodosia.
Theodosia? A doja or a dosha?
Uh-huh.
Theodosia. So, I mean, Theodosia, she seems less capable than you. I mean, her entrance into the water was far less graceful than yours. Her slipping and sliding, it was a little sad. And then,
Hmm.
and then, and Lynn didn't even jump in. Lynn just came to your side to stare at you, trying to manipulate you in your emotional stress, trying to play into your emotions. Oh, and then Theodosia.
Sabrina.
Oh, you mean
I'm
Sabrina?
sorry. Yeah, Sabrina. Sabrina. And Sabrina. Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Like, I can't think of anything. Like, Sabrina has done nothing wrong this whole time. Like, everything she's.
Well, I screwed up the pulling the weed,
But
but you
he
left
doesn't
before
know
then.
that yet.
Yeah, but I don't know
exactly.
that.
So you can either make something up or make me believe something good about her or not say anything about her.
Oh no, you know what? I think
This
it's and Theodosia
Sabrina.
diving in. Dang it! I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep. Sorry. Look, I'm tired.
No, you're good.
And Sabrina, she, perhaps it was brave of her to dive in to try to save you, but I mean, does that really show how capable you are? I stood and watched as the man that I knew could wrestle and fight through the pain and could work his way through the water and get out, but clearly they have no confidence in you and your capabilities. That's all I got. So that's just
I just kind of like, as we're like rolling down the hallway, I just kind of like look up and go, "Are you confident in me?"
Oh yeah, I say from the shadows. No,
Oh,
just kidding. I don't do that.
I'm here too.
Hey,
and Macy leans in and says, "If I wasn't confident in you, I never would have even come here. And I would have left a long time ago.
He just kind of nods as you open the door to wheel him into his room, and the scene fades out as we go to break. And your stress explosion is also over.
Yay.
Cool. All right, we'll be back with more Maid RPG right after this break. Stick around.